Real talk, the metaphor messiah, man. I got this one. Let's go. You ever seen the morning star? Mr. Metaphor Messiah, back to show you who we are. I represent a legacy, a pothead like the 70s, a different kind of mind. They say we only speak in melodies. Legend in the game, I think
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy, Dan on Dave, coming at you live from Germany for your weekly bro fest of a beatdown on all the pop culture news that you could possibly want in and around your face, neck, and chest. I can't do it alone. I never want to do it alone. We all know that I really can't do it alone. So joining me as always is the dapper, dabbing dynamo that is Ace Trainer Liam. What's going on, my friend?
You fucking got me with dapper, dabbing dynamo. If I've got one weakness in this world, it's alliteration.
Isn't it the best? What's better than alliteration? Maybe getting a blowjob while alliteration is happening. Maybe. And eating a pizza. I don't know. How are you, my mush puff?
I'm all good. I'm always good. I'm having a hell of a week. I'm rebuilding my channel slowly. It's performing better than it has been doing in recent weeks, so I'm happy. My numbers are slowly creeping back up. I like that.
It's kind of scary when you make changes and like you're in. Lord knows I can completely empathize with this. When you make changes and you talked about it during this fantastic interview you did the other day.
Wasn't it good?
Really, this guy just fucking interviewed the fuck out of you. It was really amazing. But during that really fun interview that you were so amazing to do on my other Pokemon channel with me, we talked about that a little bit. It was a lot of fun getting into the intricacies of, you know, pissing off fans, some going away, new ones coming in, finding out that it's okay to upset and irritate some of your fan base sometimes.
I was going to say, it's not okay to upset your fan base, but it's okay to do things that not all your fans will always agree with, but the majority might. That's basically the point we got to. But yeah, I was in a rut for ages because I was just not up to doing the content that most people want. Yeah. And then I just found my sound again and got back into it, and now I'm fucking busting out these videos. It's great.
There's no controlling the fans sometimes. I mean, you could be doing everything right, you're still gonna piss them off. Hell, you just brought in a new girlfriend and it pissed some people off.
Yeah.
You know, it's my body was giving out on me and I had to stop doing wrestling. That pissed people off. No, we want you to die, you fat shit. We'd rather have you die. You have another seizure, dickhead.
It makes no sense, does it? Like, we'd rather you die and stop making content than just stop making content and continue living, you fucking asshole.
Just do, all I want to do is do other stuff at different times. That's all. No, fuck you, fatty. That's all right, though. We all get through it. So overall, what was the best thing that happened to you all week? I mean, aside from this and my interview, of course.
Oh, mate, the interview was fucking beautiful. I just got to talk about myself for 2 hours. Like, who doesn't love that? As a self-confessed narcissist, being interviewed is just like ego. So, like, it was fucking beautiful. But other than that, just like having the top 10s going up as frequently as they do, and all my people who have been blessed their little hearts, they've been subbed on Patreon for so long waiting for early access to content, and I'm finally bringing enough content for it to be like, hey, we actually are getting a good deal here now, because we're getting videos like a week before they're meant to come out. This is sick. So actually being able to please the Patreons is a nice one.
It's fun. I've also had a little bit of a cool Patreon week. I put a little bit more focus into my Patreon, thought of some good tiers and all of this, and it's working. It's kind of cool. People are coming over there and they're supporting, and my Patreon's never been anything, and now it's, I mean, it's not that bad, and people are there and they're enjoying it. I'm doing these shout out videos. We're having fun with that. Going to do the first Discord Patreon only live stream. It's going to be Mr. Irish and Casey's. That's a juxtaposition. Now, you guys can get in on that because we still got a little bit of time until it happens. If you want to find out, go in the description box below and go to my Patreon and find that out. And same thing, go check out Liam's Patreon as well. His is much more reasonable than mine.
Mine is cheap. Mine is $1, and that's all you have to pay.
So easy.
I mean, you can pay more if you want. Like, by all means, you could help.
Don't limit yourselves. Don't limit yourselves at all. Only by your imagination. So,
oh yeah.
So it's been really cool, and the support has been fucking overwhelming, man. I'm trying so hard. It's the same as you. I'm trying to rework my channel. Catch 33 dying, it sucks for me. The reality is, and people who don't know this, should not be a big shock. My numbers, my subs, fraudulent as fuck. They're fraudulent as fuck. I was a 3,000 sub channel when Catch 33 happened. In less than 3 weeks, I exploded almost 3 times that size. These people did not know me from a hole in the wall, and they certainly were not going to stay around long enough to stick their dick in that hole. So it was like when Catch 33 stopped being Catch 33, you know, pretty damn soon, those subs died. The subs died instantly, and the numbers never went up with it. So it put me in a really tough spot to figure out what I want to do. But it was also a blessing because it allowed me to kind of just reset, bring in guys like you, bring in Vega, who I learned or met from Catch 33, Real Talk. Now we got Faye on Tuesdays. I got this amazing group of people that are working with me. We're putting out so much great shit. And then I got the Pokemon channel as well that people are enjoying. I'm in nirvana right now, brother.
You've gotten away from the stigma that came with Catch 33 as well. I think that's the main thing to remember is like Catch 33 had you pigeonholed as one of those channels.
Right.
One of those drama channels, right. One of those, oh, this is one of those channels that just like all it's built on is talking about other people and bitching and shit like that. Whereas now it's, hey, this channel's actually pretty cool. It's like about wrestling and Game of Thrones and stuff and a bit of Pokemon on another channel. It's sick. You're not pigeonholed anymore. You're able to do what you want to do.
Right, I could be me. By the way, we just got a $14.25 donation from Code Lemia. Mega Charizard known in these parts. And I didn't get to read the entire thing. It was quite lengthy. But let me bring up the dashboard so I could read that. It was actually, that's a very generous donation. Thank you very much for that. And if you get to $100, Liam said he will dab for you. He will dab. Dab his blue-haired mush puff face off. 2 greatest mush puffs on the planet.
Whoa. I didn't say if it was $100. I said the donation has to be 100.
Okay.
If we get a single donation that is $100 or more, I will dab the shit out of myself.
I will add to it. I don't think I've ever dabbed on camera. I may have once when I was really drunk. I'll do it though for that. For $100, I'll do that shit. The 2 greatest mush puffs on the planet, the 2 most nicest people I know. Liam, stop being so freaking so humble. You not been a small fish for ages. Take some damn credit, dude. Dave, don't kill Lemia, the penis chicken. I haven't killed him yet. Don't worry. He's talking about my.
I can't take credit because like one of my haters' biggest complaints is that I don't take criticism. So how could I possibly take credit as well?
Oh, I know you're so awful. You don't take any criticism at all. You never introspect.
even positivity.
You never introspect at all. You don't try to change anything. You don't try to better yourself like at all. You're still the blonde-haired asshole who couldn't speak very well at the very beginning. I mean, all that.
Yeah, exactly.
Get the fuck out of here. Come on, man. This dude's about as real as it fucking gets. Appreciate him or you will be destroyed. So, I don't know what that was. Don't overthink it. I'm tired.
Destroyed.
Yeah, you know.
Ladies and gentlemen, is this the man you want destroying you?
Yes. I think most of them would, if they're answering honestly. Yes. Yeah, look at me. Look at my beard. It is out of control, though.
I can't look at your beard. I just look at your fucking dildo, Mike.
Mike Dingo. Big, black, fucking dick of a microphone, and I love it. Makes me so happy. It makes me happier than it probably should. So we've got a hell of a show for everybody today. We're going to be talking about some really interesting stuff, I think, at least. You know, one being the dabbing phenomenon that's going in somewhere that we just can't have. And then the other thing being everyone's fucking freaking out over the YouTube lad. I'm going to tell you guys exactly why you should calm the F down. But before that...
You got a story as well.
I do.
I'm excited.
It's kind of a trend in my world. I tend to have a lot of Mongoloid stories. And sometimes I have to pretend to be one. Other times, well, like today, my wife gets a crippling injury because of one. You see, we have a home for the mentally disabled, right down the street from us. I affectionately call it the Mongo Mansion. And they parade...
Fucking goddamn it.
What? It's with love.
The Mongo Mansion.
The Mongo Mansion. Yeah. It's good. It's fitting. It's fitting. They're in a mansion. It's good.
Fucking hell, it takes a lot to make me cringe, but Jesus fucking Christ, Dave.
Great. It's pretty great. It's pretty great.
Go ahead. Mongo Mansion.
They come by the house every single day, and there's this one who, over the past week, and I'm not making this up, he's basically fallen in love with my wife. And he stands at the entrance to our porch, patio, front yard, little deal. We have a gazebo and stuff. And he will stand there and stay and not leave. If I come home, I walk past him and he looks at me like, who the fuck are you? You know, it's every day. It's so funny. Yeah, he asked, and his name's David as well, which is even better. So I'm like, look, you can go ahead and get another David. That's
so wait, so Mel walks around the house like looking for you, for example, like, David, where are you? And he's like, I'm out here, baby.
That's exactly what it is. It's exactly what happened. So, and he does this every day. And so Melanie has gotten into the habit now where she hears them coming because they're rather loud. Okay. You can hear them coming. And so she starts running away. So she starts running into the house. So she thought he was coming. And as he ducked around the corner and she like saw, and she
Here comes Mongo.
She runs in and she slams her foot into the door, stubs her toe. I thought it was the door frame thing. Oh, it was just straight up into the ground. I didn't even know it was all that bad. And she was like, ow, I stubbed my toe. This was after he had already gone. And she takes her sock off, or she looks at her foot, and there's just blood everywhere. I mean, this is disgusting. And like,
I want to see it.
Like half of her toe. No, don't put it in the camera. I don't want to gross people out. We'll take a picture of it and put it on Twitter. That's where things like that belong. I mean, like a quarter of her fucking big toe's missing. It's absolutely amazing.
Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty great. And she went and worked for 8.5 hours a day. Yes. He's a dad. That's a fucking German woman for you.
Fucking hell.
Poor woman, man. That had to hurt. So yes, there you go. Once again, I have a litany of just these great stories about the Mongs. It's fucking fantastic.
So have you ever spoken to Mongoloid David? Just like, hey Dave, do you want to not be on my property?
I've asked her that, right? Like he does not speak any English, so I can't even bother even trying. But
fine, then say hello, David.
Hello, wie geht's? Getting the fucking Z out of here in Z. I think that's how you speak German. I'm not sure. But I asked her. I said,
surely he fucking speaks boot to mouth, right?
Yes, that's what I should do. I should start.
I don't think you're allowed to do that, though. You can kick the shit out of anyone that's on your property. It doesn't matter if they have any issue.
I think the police would not look kindly on me if we just started like whooping up fucking the mentally disabled.
Maybe call them first.
But I asked her, I'm like, have you told them to fuck off? Like, because the reality is, they can't be just going into people's areas. And he started actually coming into our area. I'm like, we might need to go talk to the fucking people who run the house, because I don't know. We got a kid and I don't fucking know. I don't know.
You're going to get home one day from a walk and he's going to be sat in your fucking living room. Or he's going to be in the kitchen making himself a drink.
I'm David now. No, he's going to be sitting in my chair. I'm dead on Dave.
He'll be sat on your in your chair fucking streaming. You'll have like Casey's in the chat just going, what the fuck is this, Dave?
You've lost a lot of weight. You look great. He looks fantastic. He's speaking different though. It's kind of weird. It's kind of.
Oh, is he better looking?
No, he's not. Actually, he might be.
Oh, I was gonna say maybe that's the way to grow your channel. You could just be a director and just.
Ooh, I like that idea. That's a good idea. But no,
invest in a teleprompter and just.
By the way, there's no discrimination here. If anybody comes up on my fucking property and stares at my wife for an hour at a time, I'm probably gonna want to beat your ass. After a while. Maybe I'll think it's cute the first couple times, and maybe a little bit longer after that. But eventually, boot to mouth syndrome will take effect.
Sometimes stuff like that's nice, to kind of reaffirm the fact that, oh wow, people are attracted to my wife. Yeah. I am lucky. Fucking, you know what I mean? Like not in a cocky way, but like if ever like you notice someone like when people tweet at fucking Lydia and they're like, hey, you're really hot, I like you. For a moment, for a split second, it's creepy, but also for a moment, you're like, yeah, I'm fucking dating that. Right? You wish you could have that, fucking loser. It's great. Yeah.
If only they knew what I was doing to her at night. It's like, absolutely. There's something nice about that when somebody looks at the woman. Any women are the same way. Women like when other women want their men. They get very catty about it very quickly. There's nothing. It's just kind of how. Look at this mush puff. I mean, Jesus, Lydia's ready to claw some bitches' eyes out. Be great. No, it's pretty interesting. But this is, I don't know how this is gonna go. Like if I end up getting Phil Hartman because of this, You know, just you heard it here first, folks. Heard it here first.
God damn.
Okay, getting into the news of the day, the soup du jour, if you will. Let's talk about the news that fucking everybody's talking about instead of Jake Paul this week. Jake Paul kind of took a backseat because, Liam, YouTube changed graphics.
Oh my God! Really?
They changed the graphics and they changed the layout. And I'm getting right in front of the hypocrisy because yes, I did a topic on this earlier in the week, and yes, I did rage. I did, but I was wrong.
Fucking loser.
I am. I'm a big loser. I'm sure you haven't even mentioned it all week.
I'm not gonna lie, right? I don't mind the new logo. Like, it's the first time where someone's changed the logo and I've gone, it's fine. I mean, it's practically the same, but it's fine. I never really liked having like part of the YouTube word in the red box. I quite like that they've gone very simple with their logo that they can put anywhere, and then the YouTube is just very. I like it. I like the font. I want to know what the font is because I want to use it. Yeah. But. And then when it comes to the layout, like, okay, the weird thing is I've just noticed because I've got the stream up on one side. When you're live streaming, you have the old subscribe button below your name, whereas in a normal video now you have a blue subscribe button on the other side, like underneath the view count. But yeah, that's weird. They've not fixed that yet.
No, there's a lot they haven't fixed. What's even weirder is if you want to. This is the thing that I raged about. This is what drove me crazy, and it led me to a conspiracy theory of all things.
Right.
But there's a big blue button now. There's two blue buttons that one says edit channel layout. And I'm like, okay, because I want to add a new playlist. So wonderful. Do you know what happens when you hit the edit channel layout button?
Does it allow you to change your channel art?
It takes you back to the fucking screen that already existed. Because in the past, if you wanted to add something to your layout, all you had to do was scroll to the bottom, hit the little plus button, and then add. Now you have to hit the blue button first, and it takes you back to that fucking screen.
Oh.
That drives me crazy.
The thing is, I know the main reason that people are getting annoyed, like I saw Emma Blackery getting annoyed about it, is that, yeah, they've changed the layout. They've changed the logo, but they've not fixed the problem that all the people using the platform to make a living are talking about, which is fix the ad problem, fix the demonetization problem. And then it's like, in fact, McJuggernuggets made a really good video today. I don't know if anyone's watched it. I wasn't subscribed to him, but I watched it after seeing Keemstar mention it, which was he was talking about how everything on YouTube, the way to get big on YouTube is to appeal to kids, but not just like BPG, but it's like, you know, use dank memes and use quick jump cuts and that keep their attention span, and use bright colors and use like bad language that you know, like kid language or offensive jokes and things like that kids are all into. Be edgy and this, that, and the other. And then at the end, he makes the point of, but don't worry about adverts because you're not going to get any on your videos anyway. If you like, because if you do the things, because the thing is, appealing to kids that are like 10 and under, yeah, you can be PG and you can do all this, that, and the other. But when you're trying to appeal to the majority of people that watch YouTube without supervision, which is people from the ages of like 10 and up, so like 10 to 18 or something, that's your bulk of YouTube viewers, realistically. They want the edgy stuff. They want the swearing. They want the obscene, like just ridiculous videos and stuff that normally would get demonetized. So it's like you want to appeal to an audience to build your audience base, but also by appealing to that audience, you get demonetized. That's the problem that YouTube needs to fix. Not, oh, let's change the website around a little bit. That'll fix everything.
See, I went to a dark place with it because for the past year and a half, I have been contesting that there is a small glitch in the code. And it's been working its way up and down YouTube, and that's why we have the continuous unsub glitch, which, if you're paying attention to, is becoming, it's the biggest problem yet. That, like, everybody seems to be experiencing this. It used to be small. First, it was the small YouTubers. Then the big YouTubers reported, and it didn't really happen to the small YouTubers. Now everybody's reporting it. Everybody's talking about this. It's been blowing up a lot on Twitter. It's crazy how many people are getting unsubbed. And I've been getting it a lot. And YouTube finally did respond to me on Twitter about it and basically just said, hey, have them fill this out if they're being unsubbed. So I made a little video and put it in there. And okay, nothing has changed, of course. So my thought process was with this channel layout, if you want to not tell people what is going on, because they have not admitted that there is a unsub glitch. They say it's not happening. They say we're all fucking crazy.
They've completely swore like it's not happening. There is no unsub glitch was the words of the CEO.
Yeah. Which is maddening because there clearly is. I mean, Vega posted a video clear as day the other day about Tommy's channel. He was unsubbed and he showed it. It was clear as day. So why wouldn't they do it? And so my brain started going because there's something probably within the code that they don't want people going to look for. Because if you admit to a problem, the hackers are going to go looking for it. That's how this shit works. We've seen it happen with other websites. So there's precedent for this. When you admit to a problem, people are going to go hunting because that's an exploitation that you can have that is fresh that nobody else knows about. So I think there's something that's been existing within the code for a very, very long time. And it's been working its way through the entire system. And now, how do you fucking go into it without telling people there's a problem? You make a change that doesn't need to be made. Something that has to be fucking fundamentally changed within code, like the layouts. Because the layout's so half-assed fucking done. The way they've done this, and really only putting a fresh little frame on top of something, it's to me, it's cut and dry on that. Something else is going on. And then, here's the big kicker. And this is also why no one should get mad. You can turn it off on the new big fucking thing on the right. If you click on your little button there in your face, you can go all the way to the bottom there and revert to the old fucking interface.
That's weird.
It is bizarre. It's so strange. Am I crazy? Is there something to it? Because that's nuts.
But then if that is the case, if they have decided, okay, we're going to change the layout so that we then have an excuse to go into the code and change things so we can fix things. If that's their way of getting around fixing the unsub glitch without telling us there was a problem,
right,
then by all means, let them fucking do it. Like, right. I'd rather they fix the unsub glitch without telling us than keep it going and not telling us. You know what I mean? Like,
right. But only if it fixes the problem.
I want to get rid of this fucking... I just want them to get rid of this bullshit of, oh, certain videos will only appear in your subscription feed if you've watched this channel so many times in the last week, or if you watch this channel regularly. Channels you don't regularly watch will stop appearing in your sub feed because clearly you're no longer interested in them, stuff like that. And I'm like, no, every single channel that I subscribe to, I want every single video that they post to appear in my subscription feed.
Right.
If you want them to disappear once I've clicked on it and watched them and goes into my history, then by all means. But if there is a video, much like an unread email, if there is a fucking email that I have never read that someone has sent me, that goes in my fucking email folder still anyway. It goes in my inbox. And then when I get round to it, I can go and read it. But when it turns out that like someone's uploaded a video and I haven't watched it, that should be in my subscription feed. That's the way it should work. That's what pisses me off with YouTube the most.
Oh, there's so
like
much.
as a viewer, like not even like it's not even a case of, oh, I wish my videos would appear in people's sub feed because I'm getting no views from it because they're not seeing the videos. It's not that. It's as a viewer. There are so many channels where I'm like, I haven't seen a video by, like, good example is a covers artist called Family Jewels. I watch a lot of his stuff. I love the, like, medleys and things that he does, because he does, like, medleys of, like, boss battle themes and all different things from video games.
Yeah.
And I remember thinking a few weeks ago, like, I haven't seen any uploads by Family Jewels lately. I go and check out his channel. There's, like, 7 videos I haven't seen. And I'm like, where were these when they were appearing? And I'll look at the dates they were uploading, and I'll be like, I definitely watched YouTube that day. I definitely scrolled from the videos that I can remember watching the day before to the videos I couldn't remember watching from the day before, which were obviously uploaded the same day, and his videos weren't there. And I'm like, what? How does that work?
It doesn't.
Really fucking frustrates me.
It doesn't work.
If you click subscribe to a channel, I don't care how much fucking server space it says. You're YouTube. You buy more servers if you can't fucking handle it. The billions of hours of video that go up. But if I'm subscribed to a channel, I want every video by that channel to appear in my sub box the second they upload it.
You know, the funny
There's
thing
no
is,
reason it shouldn't. Surely it's less effort for the system to do that than for the system to have to go in and work out if I've watched that person enough, or if that person's uploaded frequently enough for it to appear in the sub box. Surely that's more algorithmic work for the computer system than to just go, he's uploaded, put it in the sub box. He's uploaded, he's subscribed to that channel, and that channel's uploaded, put it in the sub box. Surely that is the simplest little bit of technology that they should fucking have at this point.
You would think, especially with the little notification alarm too. You can just click that and make it even. I mean, like, it's a redundancy. Yeah. It's what it's there for. But that doesn't even work.
That notification alarm is bollocks, because I get an email fucking 3 hours later going, so-and-so's uploaded a video. And then I'm like, oh, where's my opportunity to type first in the comments? Come on, man.
Yeah, you need to have that. Jesus.
I need to have that. I need my favorite YouTuber to know I'm in the notification squad, because it's all that matters. Fuck school.
Fucking right in its ear. No, but you're 100% right. It doesn't really make any sense. It doesn't work. That's the easiest answer. It's irrevocably broken. The other thing about it is this. There's a lot of people who actually don't want the very thing that you say, because my channel in particular has had this problem in the past where people don't. That's why I split the channels in the first place. People didn't want Pokemon who were here for wrestling or here for Nerd and the Jerk or any of the other stuff that I do, because it was so different. It was such a juxtaposition to everything else that I was doing. They didn't want it. So there's another. I didn't have to change my channel. They could have done something else. How about if you make a playlist, why can't you just sub to that playlist? Why can't
that'd be quality,
right? Just get the notifications for that playlist, for that specific part of content that you want from a creator. That seems rather simple, but none of this works right. It's bizarre.
But that'd be really weird for sub counts, because then you'd have like, I've got 100,000 subs, except I've also got 20,000 that are sub to a single playlist of my. Does that count? No, that doesn't count.
Maybe not subs to an individual playlist, but at least the notifications. So you're sub to the channel, but you're only going to get the notifications for the content that you want. That might be a way to go. I don't know. But the interesting thing is,
my easy answer for that, because I'm someone who uploads a lot of content. I got daily Let's Plays, and then I've got the top 10s in between. And some people don't care about Let's Plays, and they just want the top 10s. You know what's really easy when a YouTuber uploads something you don't like, or it's a series you're not interested in? You could scroll past it. I could do it with my eyes closed.
These kids get so annoyed with their sub boxes getting filled with notifications, though. That's a big complaint. Tommy's been telling me this for 2 years, and I was like, I don't think it's that big of a deal. I think he's right. I think it is a big deal. I think these kids don't want it. It's fucking annoying.
I think when you're uploading, like, when you're doing 2 streams a day, though, and one of them's one thing and one of them's the other, then, like, that makes sense to me that people will get a little bit annoyed, because they're like, fucking hell, Dave, just stop. But
double upload.
Yeah, I mean, I'm subscribed to PewDiePie, and he's only ever had one channel, and he's always uploaded a variety of things. Sometimes he does his vlogs, sometimes he does his just normal face cam videos, his fucking you laugh, you lose challenges. Sometimes he just does gameplay. Lately, he's just streaming fucking PUBG every day. But if I don't want to watch it, I just scroll past it. It's really easy, and there's always a video that I want to watch just above that. So what's the point? What's the issue?
Pewds is also a really ridiculously good-looking Swede who was really young when he started. So, I mean, he had an advantage that I simply don't have. I don't have that. Not even any bit, little tiny. Now we can do it.
You need to get to the point where you've been in Germany long enough to adopt the German accent.
Right. Oh God. No, when I do it, I sound gay. It's pretty bad.
Go on.
Do you want to go get shoes? Yeah.
No. Do your intro. Do your intro. What is going on, guys?
What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to Dead on Dave Productions, yeah? I take you and we go do all these wonderful things everywhere. It's going to be absolutely amazing. Liam is joining me today. I'm very excited to have him here. Very excited.
Honestly, if I was gay, my ass would be dripping right now. Like, that was beautiful.
It was pretty good. Put me on the spot. I wasn't really ready for it, but I knocked it out.
Dead on fucking Gunther.
Right. Good Lord. You said something earlier when you were talking about the people that you don't know was getting videos up. You didn't see it because you weren't getting notifications. Yeah. Did you know that fucking Leafy is still making videos? I didn't. Had no idea. He makes daily. Wait, what? Yes, Leafy still makes videos. I
unsubbed from Leafy ages ago because after all the shit went down and he went away for a little bit and then came back and started just doing like story time videos, and I was like, I didn't sign up. I signed up for Leafy is here, not Tana Mongo, so I'm just going to unsubscribe. But yeah, I chose to unsubscribe from Leafy. But is he gone back to his regular shtick now?
He never stopped, apparently. He's still doing his thing.
God damn.
Every day, bro.
I mean, this is the thing. It's like everyone's like, oh, you know, Leafy died after iDubbbz did his content cop and stuff. And it's like he's still got like 3 or 4 million subs. He's still rolling in money.
Oh,
like,
yeah. Yeah, he's still making
people sometimes think big drama things are the end of certain channels, but they're really not. He lost like 50,000 subs that gave a shit about what he'd said or done, and then he had 2 to 3 million people who were just like, "We'll stay sub. We don't fucking care. We like your content." Right. And then he probably had like 1 million people who had no idea the drama had gone on, didn't even care, only watched him intermittently, but were subbed just so they could easily find him.
When you're at that level, typically you're only fucked if you quit. Like Grade.
Yeah.
Nobody knows what's going on with Grade.
Oh shit! Yeah, what happened to him?
Left. Grade stopped. He doesn't. I haven't seen him upload on his channel in forever. I think every now and then. I think every now and then he does, but I think he kind of stopped after he kind of revealed his own face on a stream.
Oh,
solid work.
Oh my god! I'm just looking at his channel. What the fuck?
He's just gone.
I mean, to be fair, he's averaging minus 374 subscribers a day, but he's still getting an average of 96,000 views a day, which I'd give a left bollock for, to be honest.
It's not bad. It's not bad. And these guys,
that's good
just don't quit. Just don't quit. If you keep grinding through it, that's why everyone was freaking out over Jake Paul and all of that. Like, even let's say he did completely make up the thing and it's 100% out. It doesn't matter. He had 1 day of loss, and it took him 3 days to get back to plus 40,000. He's well over fucking 10 mil already again. And even when they come out and they say, yeah, we made it up, which is coming, by the way, it's on its way. It's not going to matter. It's not going to matter. These kids don't care. They don't care. Dab on the haters. Dab on the haters. He ran a motherfucker over during a fucking hurricane the other day. Doesn't matter.
Don't, because I've already fucking talked about this. I talked about it on my stream earlier, and it really fucking annoys me that he like, I get it, right? I appreciate the idea of wanting to help people and having this brainwave of, we'll go to a Walmart and we'll get people to donate water and we'll take it directly to the people in these U-Haul vans. Yep. But didn't for 1 second think, I'm a 10 million sub YouTube channel. The majority of my audience are screaming teenage girls. If I turn up at a Walmart in Houston, they're not going to go, oh my God, Jake Paul's doing a water drive in Houston. I want to help. They're going to go, oh my God, Jake Paul's doing a meetup in Walmart.
Dab on the haters.
So Walmart has to close business for a day. So the people who would have been sent home from Walmart because there's no work to be done that day will have lost pay or had to take holiday days for that. The emergency services that turned up on the scene to help the injured people that had been run over in the mass hysteria, the fire engines that had turned up to put out the fires started by fireworks for the fucking idiots that were there, the fucking Jake Paulers, and then the 20 police cars that had turned up in the area, according to the news, to kind of diffuse the situation, all could have been helping rescue people who needed the help because their houses had been destroyed in this fucking hurricane. And because of his stupidity, he took aid away more than he gave.
Yes, he did.
And then at the end of the day, just goes to a fucking food bank and goes, we brought some water for people. The food bank are like, great, we do need more, but thanks.
Right. He has no self-awareness at all. Like, either that or he simply doesn't care. The attention that he was going to get was more important.
He did it for the fucking views. He's not as dumb as he looks.
Oh,
like,
no.
he's a business person through and through. That's the problem.
I agree.
So he saw an opportunity to get views, to get more attention on his channel. The dumb kids that watch him go, oh my God, Jake Paul's doing such great things for a great cause. He hindered the cause, if anything.
Oh, he did. I've never agreed more with Keemstar on anything in my life than I did the other day on Twitter. He said, he did about a 1.5-minute video and basically said the exact same thing you just said. And it was, he was 100. I couldn't think of one word that he said that made me want to punch him in the face, you know, like, and that's
rare for you and Keem.
That's rare, you know, that's a rare thing. But I agreed with it 100% because it's true. I mean, Jake Paul and these type of YouTubers without any you don't see PewDiePie doing something like that. PewDiePie ain't going to do something like that. No, you write a check, asshole. You write a fucking check. That's all you do. When you're rich, you're famous, and you want to help, you don't go and draw attention to yourself. You write a fucking check. That's it.
And you do it in private.
Yep.
There's no reason to go online and go, I've just donated $10,000 to this cause. Come and praise me.
Yeah,
you just
wanna do
fucking
that,
go,
okay.
you just go, hey, here's $10,000, guys.
Right.
You know, there you go.
I don't even mind that. Like, we've been hearing all this stuff about the Houston Rockets and shit, donate like $10 million to the cause. I'm okay with them getting notoriety for that. I don't give a shit. But don't take resources away from people in need because you have a mommy or daddy complex because you didn't get enough hugs and you need a little bit more
and
attention.
the thing is as well with their argument of like, oh, we're taking the cameras because we're not there to vlog, we're just there to raise awareness. Bearing in mind, there's been news reports with a woman crying and saying, will you guys take this fucking microphone out of my face?
Right.
We are literally living through the worst tragedy of our lives. Everything we own has literally washed away like Noah's fucking Ark has happened. And you're there with a microphone in my face wanting to show the world just how unhappy we are. Like, we get that you need to report on the situation, but you don't have to do it from my fucking face.
No.
You could just show shots of the area and the houses, the nondescript houses that no one really knows whose is who. But no, you're in the actual face of a crying mother who's trying to explain to her son and daughter why they have no toys anymore, why they have no fucking home to go to, why they can't just go to their regular bed and they're having to live in a fucking mattress shop. Like, so why then, if that's on the news, why would Jake Paul need to cruise in with his camera like, oh my God, we're doing so much good? Running over people.
Running over people, creating fireworks. I have no idea. Let's celebrate.
Oh, as well, with taking his fucking jet skis. How effective are fucking jet skis at rescuing people? Do you know what I mean? How are you, if someone's lying injured, like broken arm, broken leg on the floor because part of their house has fallen on them and you're able to get them out of the wreckage, how the fuck are you going to get that cunt on a jet ski?
Everybody's doing it. See, do. No, doesn't work, asshole.
You need to take a fucking boat, idiot.
Right, yeah, get a boat. Use what Jon Snow and Daenerys had sweet, sweet love in the other night. Get a fucking boat. It'll be fine. Get Noah's Ark. Do whatever you got to do. Rescue some animals, fuckhead. Something.
Dude, yell spoiler alert before you give an 8 seasons.
Well, yeah.
Whatever it is.
Okay, they fucked. Fuck. All right, sorry. Rewind this.
It's okay. The only thing I know about Game of Thrones is Daenerys is hot.
Yeah,
that's all I know.
Super hot, yeah.
She can mother my dragon any day.
Any day. Any fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna catch some shit for that. Oh boy, it's coming. Fuck. Oh well. Yeah. Suck it, nerds. Watch it. I don't give a fuck. Okay. Now, this whole flood thing has been crazy, and we're still going to talk about the other thing, of course, but that's later. I kind of want to leave that until we get all through the serious stuff, because this flood is serious. And I understand that there are people who are posting memes and such. Okay, so 18 Americans died. What about the thousands who die every single day in floods in Africa and other places? Okay.
Don't, because this shit pisses me off.
Isn't it annoying?
Oh, in this tragedy, only this many people died. But what about the people in this other tragedy that died? And there's lots more of those. People dying in a different tragedy does not negate loss of life in another tragedy. There is no such thing as this tragedy is worse than this tragedy. Every tragedy is a tragedy.
Sure.
It's as simple as that. Death is death. People losing their loved ones is still people losing their loved ones. It doesn't matter if, but famine is a really bad issue in areas of Africa where millions of people are born and die every day, but only 18 people died in this flood. That doesn't matter. What matters is 18 families have lost loved ones. 18. It doesn't matter that it's 18. It matters that it's still people, and there are still people affected by it, and there are still people suffering, and there are still people fucking trapped in this place, right?
Oh yeah. Oh God, yeah.
This is an ongoing tragedy. It doesn't matter if you think another tragedy is more important. If you think that to your fucking self. Yeah. Have some respect for the families that are fucking suffering throughout this.
And people are making it about the fact that it's the United States that's having this crisis, so everybody has to care. But yet all the starving people in other countries that are going through the exact same flood in other places, of course, they don't matter as much. Well, the news covers what the news covers. And there's no way, like, you can look into those things and you can raise awareness all you want about it.
But the thing is, of course, the news in America is going to focus on what's happening in America.
Yes.
That just makes sense. As an English person, that makes sense to me.
It does.
If there was a fucking, let's say there was some kind of ridiculous tornado thing or a hurricane, whatever. I don't know weather. I'm not a meteorologist. if there was something that ripped through England and at the same time was the same thing was ripping through America, the British news would be mainly focusing on what was happening in Britain, because that's the country the news originates from.
Right.
It's as simple as that. Like, I'm pretty sure any other country that's being affected by this right now, I'm sure their country is reporting on what's happening in their country. It's just the nature of the news. They talk about where the news is originating from first because it just makes fucking sense. Right. It's not about morality or anything like that of, oh, of course you're prioritizing America. It's such an important country. Of course it is. It's the country that it's fucking... Oh, I'm going to get well wound up. I hate people so much.
But it's taken away from the focus that this storm, this is bad. This has been an absolute really bad one. And not because it's any greater or less than some of the other ones that we've seen rip through, like in New Jersey a couple of years back and all of that. It's the size of it, the scope of it. Like, we have a very good viewer, someone who's absolutely awesome, Danny Girl. Awesome viewer. I know she shows up in your streams as well. You gave her some love the other day. You made her fangirl out. It was actually very nice of you. And she's an absolute sweetheart. She lives in Beaumont, Texas. She lives in the place that just made fucking world news the other day because they will not have clean water for weeks. An entire goddamn section of Texas will not have water for weeks. And it's fucked up. This is a huge storm, and there's more coming of it, apparently. There's, well, not more storm, but there's more floods on the way to these parts of Texas. It's absolutely awful, man. You know, and it's really crazy. These storms don't happen all the time, and that's why a lot of the times, like, the levees are underprepared and all of these things, and maybe they shouldn't be. But at the same time, infrastructure all over the world is fucked up, and weather's getting more severe. It's just,
I mean, when it comes to preparedness, it's the same shit as, like, every year, like, every year that it snows in the UK, they go, oh shit, be careful out on the roads because we're trying to get provisions out for those that are, like, really snowed in and stuff. We weren't prepared for this level of snow. Even when it's happened, like, for 10 years prior, every time they're like, oh shit, we weren't prepared. And it's like, when the last disaster snowfall happened, why didn't you then go, we should be prepared for next time? They don't. It's just the way countries work because they're too busy focusing on what they've already accounted their budget for to go, we should probably protect. But then again, how do you protect against, like, how do you realistically protect an entire town against a hurricane? When a hurricane comes and leaves its path of destruction, you can't reinforce every house in every city that could possibly potentially have a hurricane.
Nope. No.
Except unless you're that one rich guy that's like, well, my house is ready for anything. And then, but imagine being that guy. Imagine being a guy who has, like, paid so much, thousands of thousands, maybe millions of dollars to reinforce your entire structure of your house that if a hurricane were to hit it, it would not even budge. And imagine the entire city falling around you and having the one house that's still standing and just being like, well, I told you so. As people fucking throw the remains of their shit at you.
Why aren't the rest of you rich? What's the matter with all of you? You could have fixed your houses up.
Imagine just being that one guy.
Oh, good Lord.
Good thing I have this backup generator.
Doug Cannon says, no, Dave, there's another storm lined up behind it, and it just blew up in size, and it's making its way in that general direction. See, I thought I might have misread. So that's why I backpedaled on it a little bit. But yeah, there's more fucking storm coming. It's awful. It's terrible. And it's even crazier, like, to have people who are watching you that are affected by it. You know, Danny's sitting there, like, today with no water. You know, she's been very well prepared, so she's okay. But she's sitting there and just watching a Pokemon stream because she ain't got shit else to do.
Did you hear about that fucking church?
Oh God!
The church was it an evangelical church that could have held 16,000 people and could have let them in from day one because there's no flooding. Like, there's no sign of any flooding. The carpets inside are dry. They've just had their doors locked, and they've suddenly come out, like, they posted online, like, oh, due to flooding, we can't take anybody in because we need to sort out the building because it's been so flooded. And people went there and they were like, yeah, like, the parking garage, that's been flooded. We get that. But your actual building that holds 16,000 people, that's dry as a fucking bone. You could have let people in, and they were just like, but we didn't have enough volunteers to deal with this situation. Even though they posted on their website, the man that even said this, the guy who runs the place and his wife, posted on their Facebook and said, our many volunteers are already out helping people. It's like, but you said you don't have enough volunteers to run the place. But if you've got enough to send them out into the fucking depths of Texas to help everybody, you probably could have opened your doors and done a lot more good.
Yes, the Christian cunt that you're talking about is Joel Osteen. Yes,
that's the guy.
Yes, he's an amazing human being, because while everybody else was trying to help out a little bit and open their doors, he was tweeting. He tweeted out, Jesus promised us peace that passes understanding. That's peace when it doesn't make sense. And then Emily Timble says, it doesn't make sense when you're not opening up your mega church to house Houston citizens. Help me understand that, Jesus. So he's gotten absolutely lambasted on Twitter, which he absolutely fucking deserves, because this is a mega church. It's known as a mega. It's huge. Like, YMCAs aren't this big. It's massive. It's a compound. It's ridiculous. And it makes no sense why they wouldn't be opening their doors to people. This is what religion is supposed to be doing, right?
He doesn't want dirty, wet people ruining his lovely carpet. He's a Christian.
It really is insane. It's terrible. And that was it makes you wonder, like, if you are religious, this is the type of thing that will turn you off of religion, because it's not God that's failing you. No, it's your leaders in your organization that ends up failing these people.
This is why I've always struggled with religion. Like, I apologize in advance if I offend anyone in the chat, but I've never understood, if there's a deity so powerful that it like created the world and stuff and kind of governs what everybody does and governs whether bad things happen to good people and things like that, when one of his messengers, basically, because the highest person in the church is supposed to be the guy that has the link with God, that pretty much has almost a communication channel open with him, right?
Got a walkie-talkie, yeah.
Apparently. Yeah. How can that person be this corrupt and this malevolent figure, this malevolent God, go, I'm okay with that. Nothing bad is going to happen to you, dude, because you swore to love me forever. Right. So it's okay that you're actually being really corrupt and hurting more people than you're helping, and not reaching out the olive branch to your fabled fallen people. You know, he could fucking be converting people at this point. Like, come in here, look, God has shined upon us and has left our church untouched, apart from the parking garage, because cars are a spawn of Satan. But if you come in here on foot, we will open our doors to you and God will love you, and look how God shined upon us. If only you'd believed in God, your house wouldn't be in ruins. He could have fucking converted so many people, but he was that much of a cunt. And this apparent God was letting him get away with it. This is why I just struggle with the whole concept.
Stay at night, get a free baptism. It's great.
You know what I mean?
You know, they get all kinds of stuff.
I don't get it. So, like, I appreciate if you've got a religion and it helps you get through life, by all means, stick with it. Like, go for it. I just don't get it. Especially when people like this shake my faith massively.
Yeah. It's not, that's the funny thing. It's not the tragedies of the world that make you question your faith. Bad things going to happen. God acts in mysterious ways, whatever. It's not the fucking deity that we end up fucking losing faith in. It's the people that are running in his name.
It's his representatives.
It's exactly what it is. And this cunt right here, this Joel Osteen, is there excommunication in Christianity? I don't know what the fuck. Gone. Boot him. See you later. PR move. Goodbye. Make him fucking sell hot dogs.
He's a perfect candidate for stoning, really, isn't he?
Tim Hand says, my religion is Dave. I think you're making a wise choice. I think you're making a very wise
decision. The Church of Dave.
The Church is copiousness. I think it's a great idea. Hey, Dave, ask Liam if we can beat Osteen with an olive branch, saying he can't pass it. And by olive branch, I mean a bat and the word olive written on it. There you go.
I'm all good with that. Mate, you get the bat sword and I'll fucking be there.
Like a Harley Quinn, like fucking good night bat that just says olive. That'd be fantastic.
Oh yeah, you know what? Don't even make it wooden. Let's use you guys like steel baseball bats, right? Let's use that.
Right, college level. Let's go. Boom.
Yeah.
Get that nice, really satisfying ping. Be great.
Satisfying crunch as his fucking head breaks.
I got Lucille, man. Lucille's ready to go behind me. I mean, I can get Lucille out there. All right.
She's been behind you a few times, hasn't she?
You know it. You know how I like it. Barbed wired and hard. That's how I like my fuck. I have no idea anymore. I've lost control.
Always that one step further.
Right?
Always.
I gotta go. Yeah, yes.
You can never just take it smoothly. You just
No.
have to fucking barbed wire it up.
I do. You would settle for the finger. I like the fist. I don't know what to tell you. It is what it is. Different strokes for different folks. Don't judge me. Okay, so all of that terrible, awful. And look, by the way, if you guys can help in any way to any of the relief efforts, please do so. If I was better at my job, I'd have a fucking donation link for that in the chat. And I will, after this show, help if you can. There's no reason why you can't. If you could do anything, fucking do it. If not, that's okay too. Fucking raise awareness, do whatever you got to do.
I want the link to the charity that Keem was talking about, that him and like Roman Atwood have all donated to, because that was a good charity. That was a charity where it's actual former, like it's former army veterans who have experience in life-saving and like saving people, rescuing people and things like that, who have the tools to go in on boats and actually rescue people successfully. That's the kind of thing you need to donate to.
Agreed.
As opposed to all these fucking charities that are just like, if you give us some money, we will pay our volunteers to hand out water. Just fucking give the volunteers the water and let them do it out of the goodness of their fucking hearts, plus travel and expenses.
Of course. Per diem, you know? Hey, one of my wonderful Mod Squad members, go ahead and go grab that link if you'd be so kind. Just, I know you have to traverse Keemstar's Twitter, but
yeah, it's on one of the previous drama alerts, I think.
Yeah, just go grab it. Thank you, Gun Ken. You're going to go get it, but you're probably going to get beaten out by one of the other women mods who are just better than you. Don't take it offense. Women
wow, dude.
No.
Wow.
Well, I'm buying into Anita Sarkeesian. Women are better, right? That's her whole message. I don't fucking know. I don't even know anymore. SJW. That's a wrestling federation, I think. I don't know. I have no idea. Okay. So aside from all of that awfulness and everything, let's go to a little bit of lighthearted news, because sometimes it's exactly what you need to be able to take your mind off of all the terribleness and just sometimes dab on the awfulness in this case. Because, you know, we're gamers. We enjoy games. We enjoy pop culture. It's coming to us now.
Uh-oh.
Liam.
Uh-oh.
It's coming to us. The invasion is complete because apparently Cam Newton and Jake Paul is not enough. No, now we have to have our childhood heroes in video games and pop culture start doing the dab. Now, generally, I would be against this, and I still am. But I like the way that it happened. The ESRB actually tweeted something out where they said, we don't ban things. That said, we're in the process of developing disclosure materials for hashtag dabbing. We are hip. And Nintendo of America...
That's because someone tweeted a picture to them of Mario dabbing.
Yeah.
From Nintendo of America and said, ESRB, you need to put a stop to this.
Oh, okay.
It needs to be banned.
I thought Nintendo of America was responding to them. No, so they're actually commenting on the original post by Nintendo, because they said
and
dabbing
then
is
Nintendo
E for
replied.
everyone. Okay.
Yeah.
They said dabbing is E for everyone, and then ESRB went ahead. We don't ban things. That's it. Okay, that makes more sense. And then it did go on from there, where then we're getting Sonic the Hedgehog dabbing. We're getting people from Doom.
And it all started off because there was the Luigi dabbing in the Mario plus Rabbids game.
Oh, Christ. Mega Man.
And then a real life Mario dabbing. Then we had Metroid, fucking Samus. God damn.
It's awful. It's awful. Gun Cannon did beat all the women mods. Good job. Good job. Good for you, Gun Cannon. Win one for the boys.
If there was anyone I could expect to beat women, it'd be Gun Cannon.
That's a guy so insecure about his own penis hood that he had to put a fucking penis euphemism in his name twice.
Hey.
I got there. I did.
Yeah, you tried.
I tried. I did the best I can.
You get extra points for effort, but you lose points for execution.
Yeah, I appreciate that. You know.
Dabbing!
Yes, dabbing. This is not a new thing. When anything in pop culture becomes a big thing, whether it be dabbing, the Macarena, this always fucking happens.
But David, I don't really understand. Like, I don't think I've ever seen a dab. Could you demonstrate, please, for those who don't know?
I think you're an expert at it. I don't think I've done one. I don't have a sneeze coming on. I would love to do it. But I don't have a sneeze.
No.
It's hard. I got this masturbation elbow, and I don't know. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work.
You don't it too hard. It bends in the other direction now.
That's right. Yes, it's double jointed in the worst possible way. It goes the other way. It's not good.
Oh, don't! You've just reminded me that Alexa Bliss is double jointed, and that has all kinds of connotations.
I would still do things to that double joint. I would. She is. Can I just?
I didn't mean to the joint. I just meant she probably has a lot more flexibility for up and down motions.
Oh, yeah.
You don't have to do things to the physical elbow.
Really? Why not? If that's all she's gonna let you touch, you're too picky. Fuck, I've found your problem. Far too picky. When you look like me, you take what they give you. Sometimes you have to fucking elbow pit.
I'm a very picky guy. Look at the girl I chose.
That's a good point.
I sell for nothing less than perfect.
That's a good point. Jade Rabbit, masturbation elbow. Yes, it's a thing. Tennis elbow's a thing. Masturbation elbow's a thing. All right? It's okay. Good Lord. But this is not an uncommon thing, by the way. This happens every time that there is a new fad in the world, whether it be the Macarena, whether it be any of the stupid dance moves that we had in the 90s, the 80s. They always try to incorporate it into it in television shows, animated characters. There were a lot of animated characters that did the goddamn Macarena in the 90s. It's no different than that. But what is it about the dab that is so fucking infuriating? Because this really does piss everybody off.
The thing that gets annoying about it is, well, it's funny because now we don't understand why it's so infuriating. But then the reason that it's infuriating is because people don't understand why kids find it so funny. Like when I first started hearing about the dab, it was, I still don't know where it came from, but I assume it was some kind of like hip hop video or something, or some pop video. And basically I get kids coming in my chat that are like, Liam, dab, go on, Liam, go on. He won't do it. And I'm like, no, I fucking won't do something just because you fucking told me to do it. Pay me some money, right?
And you did. You got paid for it, didn't you?
I got fucking hella paid to dab. I got decent dab money. But it's just like kids come in and they go, dab, go on. And they're just like, you can tell they're just giggling to themselves like, he's gonna dab. Oh my God, watch him, he's gonna fucking dab. And I'm like, so you have your fucking one arm outstretched. You have your head buried in your other elbow. And apparently that is the formula for children just to die laughing. They think it's the most hilarious thing in the world, especially when you do it when someone's told you to do it. And I can't figure out why. Why is that so funny? Why do kids think that, oh my God, that guy just dabbed? That is absolute, I can't believe that's the best thing ever. I will subscribe for more. I just really don't get it. Like, by all means, if it's a ticket to fucking subs, I'll do it. But
right. Yeah, no, I don't blame you.
I just don't understand where it came from, why kids find it funny. Because no kid has, if ever I've said to a kid, can I just ask, why do you find dabbing so funny? They don't tell you. They just go, could you just dab? Just go on, just dab, and you'll know. Do a dab, and you'll know why it's funny. And I'm like, I don't fucking understand. I want to understand. Like, I feel so out of touch because I don't understand. I've seen people dab, and I'm like, I didn't laugh. Am I supposed to laugh? Where's the funny bit? Where's the punchline?
What are those? Are we not even gonna? What are those? I don't understand.
Thin ice, Dave. Thin ice.
I'm just saying. What are those? That's way better, isn't it? That's a better meme. It is a better meme. But I can't
no,
answer
it's
your...
not.
It's a better meme than the fucking dab. Yes, I'm sorry. I'm fairly certain...
Oh, no, actually, yeah, it can be funny, I suppose, if you're insulting someone.
Yeah, syphilis is a better meme than the dab, okay? It's the worst thing ever. And I can tell you exactly who started this fucking thing. One of my least favorite football players on the entire planet, Cam Newton. He started this craze known as the dab a couple years back. And it... Actually, apparently Jeremy Hill was one of the first people, even though Newton is widely credited for making dance popular. So it started in football. Of course it did, because you can't do anything else. You can't hit anybody anymore. You can't rough anyone up. Fucking
so you just dab on haters, right?
Dab on them haters. What are those dab on them haters? It's just, I don't. Is it because we're old? Les Lindy said maybe that's a joke that we don't think it's funny. Is it? But we don't think it's funny because we're old? Because the kids do what like. We're just being made fun of because a majority of the people don't think? I don't understand. I don't get it either. I don't understand.
I don't understand. I don't understand kids.
I don't get them. Well, you hate kids, so a little bit. Does Liam hate children? Question mark.
Oh,
well, I gotta. Yeah. We have to have the question of the day. It's very important.
Well, no, I mean that's it makes me laugh as well. Like the thing is, like the thing that makes me laugh the most about me having this disdain for kids, right, is when people come into my chat or into your chat. Like, I think it was when I was on your review show, someone popped in the chat and they were just like, Liam totally looks like a sex offender or something like that. And I'm just there like thinking to myself, dude, you couldn't be talking to the furthest person from a sex offender. Like, literally.
Not a child sex offender, but I mean, like, I don't know. You
know what I mean? Like you're talking to a man who dislikes being physically stood near them. So at what point do you think I would be able to partially undress myself enough to do something sexual to a child? Like, I'm the last person on earth that would go that close willingly to a fucking child.
Right.
You could put a gun to my head and say, fuck this kid. Fuck this kid right now or I'm going to shoot you in the head. I'd go, pull the fucking trigger.
Do it.
ASAP.
Do
Get
it,
me
pussy.
out of this situation.
This is not good. It's not going to end well.
So it always fills me with just that little bit of like, because I don't contest them. Like, I won't say, oh, you're a cunt for saying that. I just, in my mind, I just go, buddy, you have no fucking clue, do you? Like,
barking up the wrong pedophile on this one, pal.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like, go talk to Lion Maker because Liam ain't interested.
No, it's not happening. What about the showing how the proper twerk motion though? I mean, you're not.
Oh, Osteen Jones is just fucking hilarious.
He is a meme that does not stop giving. It's
oh my god,
fantastic.
What's happening with him now? It's gone a bit quiet on him. Is he just being like? Is he just in court now, or
no? It's there is something to answer all of our questions. It is the almighty Google. Let's find out. Osteen
Hell yeah,
Jones, man.
Beautiful.
Jones. What's the latest on Osteen fucking Jones? YouTube star.
but
Okay,
by all means, if anyone is a fan of me and they are a child, and at an event you want to come say hi under the supervision of your parents, I am more than welcome to meet you, and I will thank you 100% for being a fan.
Right.
It just doesn't mean I want to hang out with you. It means I don't want to be intimate with you. That's a good thing.
Oh yeah,
that's a good thing. I don't want that.
Apparently, the feds, this was just a couple of days ago, about 2 weeks ago, actually. The feds alleged third Osteen Jones victim when seeking search warrants. So there's a third victim of Osteen Jones that's come out. He's already being held, or he was held, on 2 accounts of child pornography. The feds sought a judge permission to search the singer's Facebook and Apple iCloud accounts. And when they did, they found number 3. The 24-year-old singer he's going to pound you in the ass prison.
Oh,
Can't
yeah.
wait. Can't fucking wait. So that's the latest.
I just want more videos to come out of him explaining the basic twerk movement, cutie.
It's pretty fucking great.
Oh,
God, it is pretty wonderful. God, he is the gift that keeps on giving.
God damn, he's the gift that keeps on twerking.
He is gonna make a great prison bitch. I mean, and he could sing a little bit. Apparently, I don't know. I've never listened to any of his shit.
They're gonna make him fucking sing.
Falsetto. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fucking fantastic. All right, so I think there's really not much else to say on the dab, unless someone wants to pay us to dab, and we'll do that because we're whores. But the dab sucks. Is there anything left on the dab?
$100, drop it, and I'll fucking dab like I've never dabbed before. I'll do my lowest dab, my lowest and deepest, just for you.
He's gonna get low and deep for you. Come on, that's a fucking deal if I've ever heard one. Good lord.
Hell yeah, 100 big ones.
Bring it up. Here comes the money. Oh shit! I thought it was it too. Super Tubs donated $5. Do the sex offender shuffle. That's right.
Sorry, I need to get in touch with my buddy Bashaverse and find out what that is.
Oh, good job, Keemstar. Good job.
Hell yeah.
Well done. Well done. All right, there is some fan stuff that we had earlier today. I asked them to go ahead and throw some links into some things that was going on in pop culture that they might want us to cover. And there are a couple of interesting ones. We did touch on The Mega Church by DJ Two Beers. There really isn't anything all that fantastic that's been thrown in there. Dubious had one of the best ones that I saw because apparently there is still this ongoing drama over Batfleck. That's right. Ben Affleck.
What?
Yes, Ben Affleck. The latest Batman. Did you like Ben Affleck as Batman?
I thought he was the best part of that movie.
I agree.
Apart from Wonder Woman's legs, but
and the music. Those drums. Give me those drums to everything.
No, you know what's the best fucking music in Batman vs Superman was Lex Luthor's music.
Oh, that was good. No, you're right about that. Too bad Lex Luthor was
Dun,
awful.
dun, dun. Oh, it was so good. I liked Lex Luthor in that movie.
Really?
I
You
thought
liked Eisenberg?
yeah, I thought he was okay. I thought he came across really autistic, and I think that worked.
Lex Luthor's not autistic.
Shut up and take my money.
No, but you know what I mean. Like, he was so fucking focused on only his goal, you know, and couldn't perceive anything else outside that. I liked that.
That's fair. Tim Hand donated $1. This is how much your dab is worth to me, Dave. $1. Thank you for that. Very nice. Very nice. But ever since that movie, and ever since like the Justice League trailers and all of this, there's been this on and off rumor that Ben Affleck is out as Batman. Well, apparently now the latest rumor of this is that he is once again out. And this is from Collider, the website Collider, an article written by Adam Chitwood. Very nice name, Adam. Great. Change it. Fix it. I don't like it. Chitwood.
Shitwood.
Be Chatwood or something, because Chitwood doesn't work for me. I don't like it. Or Shitwood would be
It just sounds like shitwood.
Yeah, just fuck it. Just put the S at the front. God
Maybe
damn.
it's pronounced like that. Maybe it's not a CH that sounds like ch. Maybe it's sh, like the French do. Sherry. Maybe it's
I'm trying to be
shitwood.
PG here, man. I'm trying to get that sweet ad revenue here. God damn it.
Good
Fuck.
luck. You've got me on here.
God damn it. All right, anyway. Another day, another Ben Affleck isn't story. Well, now the whole thing is apparently, once again, the studio is starting to say that he's actually out.
But has anyone asked Ben? And has anyone asked is Zack Snyder fucking directing it again? Shouldn't someone ask that? Him?
You would think, right? But that's not how rumors work. It wouldn't be a rumor if it was confirmed. You know. So,
I mean, does Ben Affleck have Twitter? Can't we just tweet him now, like, Ben Affleck, are you still going to be Batman in the Justice League? And he go, yeah. I mean, he's in the trailers for the Justice League, so that'd be very awkward for him to not be in it.
Well, this is the last thing that he said when asked about it recently. This is what he did say on Twitter.
But do they normally release trailers with actors that aren't in the movie?
Well, he's going to be in that, but there was supposed to be a standalone movie that he was going to do, and then now there's the Joker movie that they're going to be doing. You would think Batman would be in. So this whole DC cinematic universe is kind of predicated and built around Affleck as Batman. If you replace him, kind of there's no continuity. They didn't replace any of the fucking Avengers. You know, it's
just use Val Kilmer.
There you go. Fuck, that is my answer to everything in life, Liam. Val Kilmer.
They want an old Batman. Just get Val Kilmer in shape and use him. Job done. Is he still alive?
I think so. I know he said I guess he had cancer.
I'm gonna Google him while you quote this thing from Affleck.
Yes, Affleck. This is his words. It says, "My status remains what it always is. I've done the 2 movies. I've always intended on doing a third if Warner's wants to make it. Certainly, if the bat phone rings, I will answer." Kind of ambiguous response there, because by looking at that, it seems like he's not currently in for the 3rd movie because he will answer the call.
He's not been asked. Yeah.
So it doesn't seem like it. It does seem like he is out, but does anybody care? I mean,
Val Kilmer is still alive.
Yeah,
he's
still
57. He looked quite normal at the 2005 Cannes Film Festival, but that was a couple of weeks ago.
2005. Well done.
12-year-old picture of him. Well done, Wikipedia.
Christy Piplup says they replaced the guy who played the Hulk. Those Hulk movies
they're not canon.
They're not canon. Those movies, the second one kind of is. Because they use the same general from that one at the very fucking least.
Yeah.
They did end up bringing him back, but that's sketchy.
It's different. It's different for some reason.
It's sketchy.
Because the Hulk is like such a secondary character in the Avengers compared to like Iron Man and Captain America, who are like the leads of it. Although I have problems because Ant-Man in the original Avengers was such a prominent feature, and he's such a side character in the new film.
Well, they had to bring him in.
In the film, they brought him in, but other than that, it's like, oh yeah, Ant-Man ain't running this shit.
Well, I bet you will when they can't re-sign fucking all those big super legendary actors, man. Ant-Man's gonna become very much more important then. By the way, we got a $5 donation from Super Tobes. What about the rumor that the standalone Joker is only bringing on Martin Scorsese so they can get Leonardo DiCaprio to play the Joker? As long as Leto is out, I'm fine. Jared Leto
was shit.
Awful. My God. Terrible.
Just bring in Jack Nicholson.
Right. Can we? I was about to say, what about Heath Ledger? No, he's dead. He's very.
Oh,
yeah, he's a little dead.
Yeah, he'd be a little bit wooden.
Rigor mortis, that new character. There we go. The one with Ed Norton is canon. Yeah, you're right. There is, because if I'm not mistaken, Robert Downey Jr. is actually at the end of that movie. So yeah.
Yeah, but Ed Norton was a shit Hulk.
I agree. Super Tobes donated another $1. Also, Matt Reeves, the director of the new Batman movie, said that Ben is still on. Well, Ben just said, "Fuck your goddamn source," Super Tobes. I don't know what to tell you. So I have no idea.
Well, maybe he was just trying to be ambiguous, like celebrities are. They never like to give you the information because they get these little tabloid people running up to them when they're at the fucking grocery store, like, "Hey Ben, what about the new movie?" I mean, is there gonna be a movie? No one told me. And then they obviously, because they know they're gonna run back to Dirt Sheets and be like, "Oh my god, Ben Affleck said there was no movie happening. He wasn't even aware." Because Dirt Sheets are dumb as fuck, man.
Just don't ask him about Muslims. You know, I mean, that's the big one. Don't ask him about that. Everything will be fine, because you're gonna get scolded and you're gonna get yelled at.
Damn.
He will yell at you. It's not good. So those are the big things that I could think of. Is there anything else going on in your universe or anything else in pop culture that you have your finger on that pulse of? Hit me.
I love PUBG and I just want to play it all the time. And my work at the moment is so difficult because all I can think about as I'm typing out scripts and I'm recording is, "God, I want to play PUBG, man."
Are you going to
Which is why
a PUBG channel?
No, because I'm not good enough. I'm nowhere near good enough, but it's just so fun to play. But Monday is my monthly 12-hour stream day, and I'm going to be streaming PUBG from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. UK time.
Are you really?
Hell yes.
Oh,
and I'm going to feel so relieved at the end of it. Actually, to be fair, my heart will probably stop by the end of it because that game's fucking tense.
It is. 12 hours of that. You're a fucking monster, dude.
I've waited so long to play it for this long.
This is just what I want to do on a regular Saturday. I get to do it for my job.
My Sunday streams are 3 hours of PUBG, and it's just not long enough, man.
There you go. Well, if you want to see Ace Trainer Liam go hide in a boat for 12 hours, make sure you go check him out. And you're going to be doing it on you do your 12-hour streams on your YouTube channel, not on Twitch, correct?
I do.
He does.
I do.
Because that's just smart. So check him out on his YouTube channel. All of his links are in the description box below because I finally got them all in there. Because
yay! Yes. Even the merch store, baby.
I did. My merch store is in there too. You guys can go buy stuff from me as well. Not as well organized as his, of course. Yeah, don't shake your head, Nick. That's fucked up. That's just mean.
Rude. I have you on my channel.
Where's my shirt on you? That's what I want to know. I bought your shirt.
Lydia's got a Tommy Chew shirt she bought.
That I know. I believe that she did not buy that. I
well, more fool you then, eh?
I am a sucker for a fucking lewd. What can I say? And especially when it's a marketing lewd. I mean, that's just
some people don't like lewds though.
People are assholes though.
Some people get offended by girls that post lewds when they could just not look.
They could.
That's an idea.
No. Isn't it much more fun to shame them and tell them that they're living their lives wrong? Isn't that the way you're supposed to be in the world?
Oh yeah. Shame everybody.
Right? Shame them.
That's gonna get people on your side.
You saw what happened to that bitch in Game of Thrones. Well, you didn't, but other people did. She got raped by a zombie. Don't fucking shame people. It's not good.
I love that zombies have the wherewithal to rape. That's really weird.
He's commanded. He's commanded to do it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, that makes so much more sense. Right.
Command, yeah. It's Game of Thrones, baby. Ain't no rules. We do what we want.
What did you do? Hold up a brain and go, here boy, rape. Go on. Go. Rape her. Good boy, here's a brain. There you go.
Not exactly. It was a little more intricate.
Yeah, I imagine it was a lot more disturbing than that.
Oh, it was quite deliciously disturbing. The mountain. Yes, it's fantastic. I think that's about it. That's not too bad.
Yeah, on that cheery note.
Right? If we're going to go out, we might as well go out on a high note. Spoilers, Dave. I don't care anymore. Yeah, I'll ruin them all. I don't care. You heard me talk about Game of Thrones. No, well. Write me at idon'tgiveafuck.com. There you go. I'm losing all my subs. Thank you guys very much for joining us for another Nerd and the Jerk. If you have stories that you want us to cover, if there are certain aspects of the nerd and jerk world of pop culture that you want to hear us get our things on, I fucking hate that fidget spinner. Why? It's dead, Liam. It's fucking dead, dude.
Why do you hate this one? This is military. This is.
I didn't know that. It was spinning. I couldn't see the camo. Oh.
Come on.
Oh.
Just feel it. Just feel it, man. Just feel it.
Isn't that dead though? That's a dead meme, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's not about the meme. It's about the feeling. You can't stop the feeling. Don't you listen to JT?
No. Actually, I do. I do like Justin Timberlake a little bit. I go.
Who doesn't like Justin Timberlake? The people
delightful.
that say they don't are lying to themselves.
Can't stand the feeling.
He can sing. He can act. He's fucking dreamy. I'm straight, and I think he's fucking dreamy.
You're not wrong. I don't
God
think you're
damn.
wrong there. I think you're 100% right.
If I could be him, Jesus Christ, life would be very different.
I think right now you'll pass for Adam Lambert. I don't know if that does anything for you. He is front manning for Queen, so you know that's a limey thing. You're good, right?
Does that mean he's old?
No, he's actually quite young. You don't know who Adam Lambert is?
Of course I fucking don't. I live inside.
Oh, good point. And he almost he did well on American Idol a while back.
He's 35. Yeah. Oh no.
Yeah, he does look like you. Yeah.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, a little bit. No, I think so.
No, you know who? Wait, no. Oh wait, I can't remember his name actually. Wait. Someone once said people used to say in school that I look like Lionel Messi.
Really?
The soccer guy.
What?
Yeah.
I gotta Google that. This is a.
Nah, I think it's the eye area that people think. I think that's where people look when they say I look like Messi.
Oh, I gotta see this shit. Oh, you know what?
I used to get it a lot, and I was like, why? Especially pictures of him like clean shaven and stuff.
Oh, hold on, I got you. Wait, we're gonna put this on screen. We're gonna put this one to the fucking test. I found one. I found it good.
Lionel Messi.
If this isn't something worth Nerd the Jerk fucking praise, and I don't know what is. Shit, I'll bet my salt here.
Oh, Dave, the link to my main channel doesn't work in your fucking description, apparently.
Why? Well, I copied it from yours.
Nah, you didn't.
I absolutely did. Look,
did it? How long has that not been working? Motherfucker, how long has that not been working?
I don't know. Which one?
I need to check that out myself. I will fix that.
Because it is, right? I mean, that's your link. That's your whole fucking little block, right?
Oh wait, maybe take the slash off the end.
Well, they all have slashes.
Oh shit. no, but just do it for me as an experiment, like now.
I literally copied and pasted. All right, I'll do it for you. Let's find out.
I'm just gonna test.
I'm going. Hold on. I got it.
Yeah, take the slash off the end. Shit, I need to edit that in every single one of my videos from the past few months.
You're welcome.
My sub count. No wonder it's not going up. People can't click the link.
You can see Lionel Messi on the screen, by the way. He does look like you.
Beautiful.
It's pretty great. All right.
Yeah.
This is fantastic. This is what people want to see. Editing. Fixing the description box live on the air. This is one way to stretch a show out.
Hell yeah. Drag that.
All right. There we go. It is officially fixed, I think. It should work now. Refresh and we'll see if we're good. There we go. And I'll change it in all the videos right after this. So hopefully you guys had a fantastic show. I think it does look like you quite a bit. Tilt, yeah, a little bit. I think so. I see it. You got the forehead.
Anywho.
Anyway, yeah. All right, we're out of here, guys. Thank you very much for joining us right here on Dead on Dave Productions. This was your weekly bro fest of pop culture domination. Nerd and the Jerk. As always, Ace Trainer Liam was here. Fantastic job. Give him a round of applause. Fantastic fucking look at this beautiful mush puff. Thank you guys very much for joining us. We will see you next time. Keep copious, folks. Remember, as always, if you don't have talent,
have talented friends.
Like this guy. Check him out in the description box. See you tomorrow. Marathon Day. Dead on Dave Pokemon. Get your asses over there. We'll see you then. Take us home, Santa Claus.